Either the Khan will die or the donkey will die. One day a donkey is given to the Khan as a gift. The Khan calls Mullah Nasreddin to him and says, "Mullah, what should I do with this donkey?" Feeling a favorable opportunity from this question of the Khan, the impoverished Mullah responds quickly. "Thankfully, this donkey looks like a very intelligent animal. If you give it to me, I'll teach it to speak." Interested in the Mullah's words, the Khan says, "Well, I will. Let me see your condition." The condition is a bit heavy. This work is very hard. You should give me 5 years and 1,000 gold coins to do it. The Khan agrees with Mullah's condition, and the Mullah takes the money, grabs the donkey's halter and drags it home. The Mullah's wife sees this and asks, "Oh Mullah, what's this? What's the matter?" "Don't raise your voice, wife. Spend this money. Let's see what happens to us." He tells his wife the story. "Oh Mullah, you must have lost your mind. Can the donkey ever speak?" "Of course, the donkey can never speak. But since the donkey can't talk, why did you take on this task?" "Why don't you understand? That's no joke. Look how much money I've gotten." "So, what will you say to the Khan when the 5-year period is over?" The Mullah thinks for a while and says, "Don't worry, wife. Take this money, spend it generously. By the end of time, either the Khan will die or the donkey will die. You are here every day." One day, the Mullah got into an argument with someone. He was detained and taken to the city governor. Coincidentally, a few days earlier, the Mullah was taken to the governor on another issue too. As soon as the governor sees the Mullah, he says, "Mullah, isn't it a shame that you are brought to this courthouse for the second time?" "Mr. Governor, what's wrong with coming to this courthouse?" "Why don't you understand? You still don't know that a normal person won't come here." "Mr. Governor, I've been to this courthouse twice in my life. You are here every day from morning to evening. Now think for yourself. Are you an abnormal person or am I?" The pot. One day, Mullah Nasreddin comes to his neighbor and borrows a pot from him. And after a couple of days, he puts a small pot in the pot and returns it to his neighbor. The neighbor says, "Oh Mullah, I gave you 1 pot. What's this little pot?" The Mullah says, "Oh neighbor, congratulations. Your pot has given birth to a small pot." And the neighbor happily puts both pots in the house. After a while, the Mullah comes again and asks the neighbor for the big pot. 2 days pass, 5 days pass, 2 weeks pass, 5 weeks pass. So the Mullah doesn't return the pot to the neighbor. The neighbor is tired of it in the end, and he goes to the Mullah's house. "Look, Mullah, how long have you taken the pot? Why don't you return it?" The Mullah says, "Oh neighbor, your pot has died." The neighbor says, "Mullah, are you crazy? Can even a pot die?" The Mullah says, "Why not? If the pot can give birth, it can die too, can't it?" The mule. One day Mullah Nasreddin rides a mule. The animal is going very fast. The Mullah can't stop it. Seeing this, a neighbor asks, "Mullah, where are you going in such a hurry?" The Mullah sounds with difficulty. I am going wherever the mule is going. The Mullah in the casket. One day, as the Mullah was chopping wood in the forest, feeling his hands and feet cold, he lies down. A few hours later, the shepherds see him there and bring the news to the village. The people bring a casket to carry the Mullah's body. Yes, they politely put the man in the casket and take the casket. At one point, the road is divided into two parts. Meanwhile, a dispute arises among the people. Some say, "Let's go that way." Hearing that the argument has been going on for a long time, Mullah Nasreddin raises his head from the casket and says, "I always went this way when I was alive." The Mullah and the barber. One day the Mullah falls into the hands of a novice barber. The barber wounds his head with a razor in several places and glues cotton in its place. The Mullah suddenly looks in the mirror. As soon as he sees the cotton on his head, he stands up, puts on his turban, and goes straight to the road. The barber says, "Mullah, where are you going? Half of your head is still unshaven." The Mullah says, "Why plant cotton all over my head? I plant wool on half of it myself." Thank you very much for watching the video to the end. Write your interesting comments. I invite you to click the like button of this video, share it, subscribe to my channel. Bye.